Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gunny Man Rob, and if you haven't already, please go over to my Twitter page and give me a follow. I tweeted this morning asking for you guys to let me know whether you would want a cash or crypto giveaway, and I would really like to have your input so I know what you guys like for future events. In today's news, the Fed system that allows banks to send money back and forth is down. The Federal Reserve system that allows financial institutions to send money back and forth electronically went down Wednesday morning. The operational error, as the Fed described it, is impacted multiple services, including its pivotal automated clearinghouse system, which connects depository and related institutions that send electronic credit and debt transfers. The outage occurred on the same week Federal Chairman Jerome Powell spoke to Capitol Hill legislators about the progress the central bank has made on its consumer-focused payment system and efforts to develop a digital dollar. Powell said that this will be an important year for the program's development and said that it's going to be a year in which we engage with the public pretty actively. And ladies and gentlemen, signal the alarm. The old system is getting ready to collapse and the new system is ready to be ushered in. We knew this was coming, so strap on your seatbelt and get ready for the ride. More tension is brewing between the U.S. and China. The longer telegram, which was released in late January, is a detailed proposal for how the new U.S. administration should deal with a rising China. Keyword, rising. However, this U.S. strategy paper was not so well received by the Chinese government, to which we received a passive response that had one key point: that we got China all wrong. And guys, I'm going to be very honest with you. I do not like where this is going, but in the back of my head, it screams Cold War 2.0. The longer telegram name in itself is an echo from the past, okay? They got the name from another strategic paper written in 1946, also called the Long Telegram, in which we regarded the Soviet Union and why they did not support the newly created World Bank and IMF, and this was also signaling in the beginning of the Cold War. Now, if history repeats and they are already calling the strategic paper the same thing, is it safe to assume that we are in the dawn of our next Cold War? And could that Cold War have to do with this digital dollar or blockchain or AI? Who knows? But I only say this because we know China is pressuring to become the new global financial superpower, and the people in charge right now might not be too happy about this. If all this is true and we are in the beginning of a Cold War, it makes a lot of sense for the race to be for the digital dollar, maybe even the technology that lies behind it. Experts say that the digital yuan could help China's currencies internationalize and challenge the dominance of the US dollar, and the promise of a CBDC could make cross-border movement of money easier and improve traceability to fight corruption or money laundering. The US cares too much about their central position in the world just to hand it over to China, and they're doing everything in their power to keep it as such. That's why we're seeing people like Jerome Powell and Yellen screaming for a digital dollar and saying that we need to be jumping on these type of matters and blah, blah, blah. And guys, China has already been testing their digital currencies in actual cities. If this is a race, China is getting ready to overlap us. This is why investors from top tier banks like Credit Suisse and UBS have been moving to mainland China to better compete for deals in this growing economy, and the US is slowly but surely getting tossed out, okay? I think this is just more evidence to show you the switch in power, but let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the comments below. I'm very interested to see what you guys think. And here we have a post from Kim.com. Utilization will crown the crypto kings. That's why I support crypto with the highest chance for mass utilization. You won't achieve mass with high fees, slow transactions, custodial layers, and catering to the 1%. Remind yourself to revisit this tweet in 10 years and you will see. And here on this channel, we only push cryptos with actual utility. Kim specifically made sure to put in there that high fees and slow transactions will hinder mass adoption for crypto projects. But luckily for us, Vechain is way more advanced than most projects, and they will soon be releasing their updated version of their model, POA 2.0, that allows higher security and faster transaction confirmations. And here we have a post from Eisenreich shedding some more light on the H&M Vechain partnership. Now, I know this is a pretty old partnership, but nevertheless, it is still important for new viewers and people coming in to look at Vechain. But H&M is all about going green, and they are one of the top world leaders in sustainable fashion. And I'm pretty sure they also own another company called Arquette that also has some products being ran on Vechain. Now, they know that the younger generation generation is becoming more conscious about our pollution footprint, and a lot of consumers are starting to change the way they shop based on that. A good percentage of people, when asked, said that they would pay a higher price for goods if they could know what they were buying was sustainably made. So companies like H&M and Arket are providing insight on their products like origin, manufacturers, and raw materials, and that will give the customers more confidence knowing that what they are buying are actually green products. And that is why I consider Vechain the golden goose, because it is the problem-solving king, and it is going to change the very world we live in. And guys, they don't call this bad boy the Amazon of blockchain for nothing. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Scunnyman Rob. Don't forget to go over to my Twitter and give me a follow, and tell your friends and family that Vechain is the golden goose. I'll see you next time.
This one for the old me. I was getting back to them. They was trying to hold me back to the old me. It's time to pay up if you owe me. Ain't no little